Hello and welcome back, you wonderful people. We are back on episode 2 of I'll Be Back to the Future with a Terminator. And as we left it, we just used the coffee machine to get a cup of coffee, or a can of coffee. I am mistaken. I will be honest, I've been playing this game offline and I did not know what the hell to do next. This really is a tricky ass game. So I have had to take a few tips. And what we need to do next is we need to go back to the Doc Brown's garage. And all the items that we collected. Right, let me just have a look here. I believe we've got to give the Commodore 64 to E.T. And E.T. does the repair job that makes the Commodore 64 work perfectly. And we should have a system board. But that was for Buck Rogers. So can we put the system board into our own arcade machine? So we'll give that a go. And the arcade machine has now been fixed, and E.T. is ecstatic. Look at him, he's loving it. So it would appear we've also got to show him the globe. And he points out on the globe, "We're here, E.T. We're here." Earth, home. Oh, he's talking now. So E.T. wants to go home. And this was the bit that I had to research because we need to put a load of stuff together to enable E.T. to phone home. Yes, E.T. phone home. We understand. And they'll come for him after he's made the phone call. I guess we should grab anything that looks like he could make a machine out of. What would... something to do with a radar. So now that enables us to actually control either player. So we can control E.T. So let's grab the radio. And there was a few more bits in the locker. Let's just get him to walk over here. So now he's got all of these bits. And we need to give him the umbrella. The coat hanger. What else does he need? The record player. The box with all the little bits and bobs in. aluminium foil, and finally the coffee can. So let's go over to ET now. And basically we've got to combine a load of bits to make the whatever it is that he needs to contact the aliens with. So kind of a radar slash telephone system. So the first thing that we need to combine is the coffee can with the radio and the umbrella with the foil. Let's pick up the coffee can and do that with the transistor radio. And the umbrella with the aluminium foil. So we've now managed to get somehow, some way, a whole radio in a can of coffee. Which does not make sense. But the umbrella with aluminium foil, that makes a little bit more sense to me. So what else do we need to combine? The spell toy. Where is that? I think that's in the box of bits. Oh, it's just appeared. Speak a spell toy. And we're going to combine that with the jumper wires. No, we're not. No, we are not. We're going to combine that with the... Oh, what does that go with? Oh, with the walkie-talkie. So now does the walkie-talkie go with the jumper wires? Yes, it does. We need the record player with the blade. And we also need to mix that with the coat hanger. Now we go back to the radio in a can of coffee. And we're going to mix that with the circuit board. And we need the can of coffee again because we need to mix it with the funnel. And what else do we need to mix it with? The UHF tuner. And the umbrella. And now the umbrella goes with the... Oh, that one. And then combine those. No? Oh, what are we missing? What are we missing? I believe we need the knife and fork that might be on this plate here. And will those two combine now? Yeah. Home. Oh, hey up a second. It's the Terminator. And he's just currently walking outside our own house. This is McFly's house. So the Terminator is on his way. So... do we now give that to Marty? Yeah, we need to initiate the... It's called E.T.'s communicator. It's now ready to be used. It takes a lot of energy to power Speak and Spell. We also need a defense system against the T-800. And E.T. has made the skateboard actually start to bobble about. So the hover... Well, it's called a flyboard now. There we go, over the moon. And all of a sudden, we are up against a massive machine. Now, oh! Oh no, right. I should have known that it would detect our footsteps. And the machine's authorised to use force against us. We've got 11 seconds to comply. So Marty gets his... Oh, he's come back. I was going to say he's gonna go all the way back home. So apparently you're meant to move in little tiny footsteps. And then a item will appear called the leg of the ED-209. And we need to use the Commodore 64 on the leg. But he doesn't know how to actually use the Commodore 64. Right, so unfortunately we've got to go all the way back. Get on that flyboard. So let's exit out of here and go to the high school. And then this door here will be unlocked. Like I say, without tips, I've just got no idea how you'd figure this thing out. The science conference is over. Just waiting for my father to arrive, but it seems it will take a while. What is your name? My name's Marty. Pleased to meet you. I'm Richard Data Wang, a James Bond fanatic and amateur gadgeteer. I'm in the group of children who call themselves the Goonies. The Goonies? Yeah, the Goonies include Mikey Welsh. I swear that said he was an asthmatic writer. Oh, God. So we're going to go through the whole gang of the Goonies. But we only really want to be dealing with this this young lad here. There's another Goonie with a cheeky tongue. Andrea Teresa, high school cheerleader. And Brand's love interest. Stephanie. Andy's best friend. There's some amount of people in the Goonies. The Goonies group. Ah, pretty heavy, huh? Weight has nothing to do with it. Nice talking to you. So let's give the Commodore 64 to the gadgeteer. Read the handbook for instructions. So let's exit on out of here. if we can. And let's wander into the computer room that there is here. Oh, you idiot, McFly. You idiot. Why won't they just go through doors? Right. And should be yes, there's a PC computer desktop. We get the disk and pop it into the PC. And he's printed a file on how to use the Commodore 64. As you can see, these are the actual commands that you'd use on the Commodore 64. Here in Europe, the Commodore 64, unfortunately for us, in a way, we had the tape deck as the primary loading item. So all we had to put in was the command load. But I believe load $8 was for the floppy disk, which was apparently quite more common in America. Here in Europe, you just had to wait half an hour for a game to load. Would have been much quicker with the American system. So, let's go back to Doc Brown's garage. And let's hop on the flyboard. And let's creep up to this thing. And the leg has appeared, so let's use the Commodore 64 with the leg. So we're going to do load $, comma, space 8. And want to list the programs that's on. And one of them is called Shutdown. So let's load Shutdown $, comma, 8. I don't think this would be wise. Why not? I think it would be perfectly wise to do this. I don't think it would work very well if we did. Have I got this command right? Do you know what? I haven't got it right. It's comma 8. And we're going to run the shutdown program. It works. I can't believe it. Now I type move program and defense program. And here it is. Here's the Terminator. And he's up as against our defensive weapon, the massive machine. And also, to join the party has come RoboCop. And we're now authorised to use physical force. And Bosch, that is the Terminator. Eliminated. Terminated. Thank you for your cooperation. Good night. Cheers, RoboCop. And this looks like E.T.'s spaceship. Is coming to be collected to take to his home world. It says, I'll be right here. I have to go now. See you soon. Cheers, E.T. And what do we have here now? Einstein. Yeah, where's the doc? And here he is. The doc has appeared in the DeLorean. Marty, you made it. Yeah. Welcome to my latest experiment. It's the one I've been waiting for all my life. Well, it's a DeLorean, right? Bear with me, Marty. All of your questions will be answered. Roll the tape. And we'll proceed. Doc, is that a D? Never mind that now. Never mind that. All right, I'm ready. Good evening, I'm Dr. Emmett Brown, now standing on the parking lot of Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m, and this is Temporal Experiment number 1. Are you telling me that he hasn't tested this yet? This is the first test. And the dog has got into the DeLorean and is putting on his own seatbelt. Please note that Einstein's clock is in complete synchronization with my control watch. Got it. Right, check, Doc. Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head. So, I believe, right, so this is a remote control, so the dog does not have to do the driving or the acceleration. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious shit. Watch this. Watch this. Oh. Oh, it's gone. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour. The temporal displacement occurred exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds. Hot. Jesus Christ, Doc. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein. Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of Einstein and the car are in complete intact. Where the hell are they? The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? Einstein has just become the world's first time traveller. I sent him into the future, 1 minute into the future to be exact. And exactly 1:21 a.m, we should catch up with him and the time machine. Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean? The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal Look out! And there it is, the DeLorean is back from the future. Einstein, you little devil. Einstein's clock is exactly 1 minute behind mine. It's still ticking. He's alright. He's fine and is completely unaware that anything happened. As far as he's concerned, The trip was instantaneous. That's why Einstein's watch is exactly 1 minute behind mine. He skipped over that minute to instantly arrive at this moment in time. Come here, I'll show you how it works. Well, if it worked for the dog, it can work for us. Oh, Marty's got the video cam back out. First, you turn the time circuits on. This readout tells you where you're going. This one tells you where you are. This one tells you where you were. You input the destination time on this keypad. Say you want to see the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And assume we're going to change the time here to 1776. Or witness the birth. Or here's a red letter date in the history of science. November the 5th, 1955. Yes, of course, November the 5th, 1955. What? I don't get what happened. That was the day I invented time travel. I remember it vividly. I was standing on the edge of my toilet, hanging a clock. The porcelain was wet. I slipped and hit my head on the edge of the sink. And when I came to, I had a revelation. A picture in my head. A picture of this. This is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor. The flux capacitor? It's taken me almost 30 years and my entire family fortune to realise the vision of that day. My God, has it been that long? Things have certainly changed around here. I remember when this was all farmland, as far as the eye could see. Old man Peabody owned all this. He had this crazy idea about breeding pine trees. This is heavy duty, Doc. This is great. Does it run on regular unleaded gasoline? Unfortunately, no. It requires something with a little more kick. Plutonium. Plutonium? Wait a minute. Are you telling me that this sucker's nuclear? Hey, keep rolling. Keep rolling there. No. This sucker's electrical, but I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity that I need. Doc, you don't just walk into a store and ask for plutonium. Did you rip this off? Of course, from a group of Libyan nationalists. They wanted me to build them a bomb. So I took their plutonium and in turn gave them a shiny bomb case full of unused paintball machine parts. Pinball machine parts, sorry. Let's get you into a radiation suit. We must prepare to reload. It looks like we are off to 1955, if I've gathered that story correctly. And there we go, we're all suited and booted, ready to go. What's happening? Safe now, everything's lined. Don't you lose those tapes now, we need a record. Yep, I almost forgot my luggage. Who knows if they've got cotton underwear in the future? I'm allergic to all synthetics. Oh, so are we off to the future? Or we're off to the past? What are we doing? That's right, 25 years into the future. I've always dreamed of seeing the future, looking beyond my years. Seeing the progress of mankind. I'll also be able to see who wins the next 25 World Series. Talking about baseball, or is that American football? Look me up when you get there. Indeed I will. Roll 'em. I, Dr. Emmett Brown, am about to embark on a historic journey. What am I thinking of? I almost forgot to bring some extra plutonium. How did I ever expect to get back? One pellet, one trip. I must be out of my mind. Oh, the dog's back. And the dog would seem to be a little bit concerned about something. Libyans! Oh my god, they found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty. The Libyans are coming. Uh-oh. Bloody hell, he just strolled off the screen. Is he not going to run? Oh, it's only a Volkswagen camper van. Oh, shit. The doc has been murdered. And all of a sudden it's all kicked off here. It's the DeLorean versus a VW camper van. Oh, does he know how to activate the... Oh, he's done it. And boom, where have we ended up here? That looks old-fashioned. Alright, okay, Mark, okay, McFly, get a grip. I'm getting tongue-tied with all this text here. Oh no, it's another Terminator. So, from what the doc was saying, he was on about a load of trees and fields back 30 years ago from 1985. So, I believe we've come back to 1955. And not only that, they've sent a Terminator. And this is Biff, apparently. Where are you going, Biff? I'm going to get my car, Grandma. When are you coming back? My feet hurt and I want you to rub my toes some more. Shut up, you old bag. Nice day for a walk, eh? And it's the Terminator. I don't think Biff is in a good position here. Oh, it's all kicking off. Your clothes. Give them to me, now. And he still calls the Terminator Butthead. That is not going to go down well. The timeline has changed. Biff Howard Tannen will not be able to reach the bar where George Douglas McFly has a coffee, and consequently Marty Seamus McFly will not notice him, so the line will continue the normal course of events. Something about George having an accident. And we've come back to see the Doc because obviously he's still alive in 1955. So we have to prevent him being killed by the Libyans. Doc, you gotta help. Quiet. I'm gonna read your thoughts. Let's see now. Have you come from a great distance? Yeah, exactly. Don't tell me. You want me to buy a subscription to a Saturday Evening Post? No. Not a word. Quiet. Donations. You want me to make a donation to the Coast Guard Youth Auxiliary? Doc, I'm from the future. I came here in a time machine that you invented. Now I need your help to get back to the year 1985. My God. Do you know what this means? It means that this damn thing doesn't work at all. Doc, you gotta help me. You're the only one who knows how your time machine works. Time machine? I haven't invented any time machine. Okay, alright, I'll prove it to you. The bruise on your head. I know how that happened. You told me the whole story. You were standing on your toilet and you were hanging a clock and you fell and you hit your head on the sink. And that's when you came up with the idea for the flux capacitor, which makes time travel possible. Well, let's see if he recollects that story. Great Scott! What the hell? Well, who's this? It's a copper. Dr. Emmett Brown? Oh no! Holy shit! Can't be, this is nuts! Holy shit, you're a Terminator, right? Yes. Cyberdyne Systems Model 101. Great Scott! Why were you trying to kill me in 1985? Those files have been erased. You're like a machine underneath, right? How did that liquid metal thing know where to intercept me, huh? What the hell is going on? I'm from the future. I'm a cybernetic organism. Living tissue under metal endoskeleton. I was programmed to protect Dr. Emmett Brown. I will not stop. Yeah? Programmed by who? Those files have been erased. This sounds pretty heavy. Weight has nothing to do with it. Logically, it means someone who wants Dr. Emmett Brown to live. But about the future, on the night that I go back in time, Doc will be shot by the terrorists. Great Scott! We will also correct your timeline after the T-1000 is destroyed. Whoa! I park the DeLorean in the garage and you will use my fuel cells, the life source of the T-800, which are nuclear for time travel. The DeLorean does not have plutonium available. DeLorean? The time machine! It works! Aha! It works! I finally invent something that works. Bet your ass it works. Due to its liquid metal construction, the T-1000 is capable of extensive regeneration from being hit by bullets. Separating the parts from a T-1000 is not enough to stop it from regenerating, as the individual pieces would seek each other out and reform to become complete. Fully functional battle unit again over the short distances. The smaller the volume of particles, the less intelligent each piece becomes. Okay, some sort of clue of how we defeat the T-1000. A high-energy weapon is needed to destroy the T-1000's liquid steel camouflage alloy. Great Scott! I remember reading in a story by my beloved Jules Verne about an extremely powerful energy source created by the Atlanteans, and I read about a professor who discovered the ruins of Atlantis. I wonder if what is described in your story is true or not. Marty, you have to find the book mentioned in the story. Perfect. And that is the end of a lot of reading. We'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching episode 3, coming up very soon. Until next time, laters. Oh, he just shot the T-1000 again. Laters.